Now, if we look at the various aspects of development, we see that physical development is the easiest. We know that when a child is born, the child is going to grow and the child is going to reach the next stage, which is early childhood and adolescence and adulthood. So the child is going to grow physically. And then the other aspects of development, which are not measurable, are actually qualitative. For example, a person's language is going to improve as the person grows older and interacts with a lot of people. And the person will also grow emotionally. And there is also cognitive development that happens. And there is social development which happens where the person is learning to interact with the people around him or her. And then there is moral development which happens where the person is learning to take moral decisions. So development consists of all these different aspects. In physical development, the one question that is very frequently appearing in all the question papers is about motor skills. So the child develops two types of skills. First is the gross motor skills and then the fine motor skills. And the child will develop the gross motor skills first, and only then he or she will develop the fine motor skills. So the gross motor skills are those skills which require the usage of large muscles. For example, to walk or to run or to jump or to swim or to throw something, you need to use the larger muscles in your hands or legs. Therefore, the large muscles are used for gross motor skills, and this is what the child learns first. And then comes the fine motor skills. For fine motor skills, the child has to use the smaller muscles in the body. It might be fingers, it might be toes. So these might be activities like writing or coloring or dialing numbers on the phone, turning keys, buttoning clothes. So for all these activities, the child has to learn to control the smaller muscles in his or her body. Therefore, the child first learns the gross motor skills and then the fine motor skills. When we look at language development, we will look at the various theories developed by people like Piaget, Vygotsky, Skinner, Chomsky and Bandura. When we look at emotional development, we will study about what are positive and negative emotions and how they affect learning. And we will also look at an interesting concept called Plutchik's wheel of emotion. In the video covering cognitive or mental development, we will look at the various theories that are important from a syllabus perspective, such as Piaget, Vygotsky, multiple factor and multiple intelligence. When we reach the discussion on social development, we will study about Vygotsky and Erik Erikson's theories. And in the video about moral development, we will study Kohlberg's theory of moral development in detail.